Let us proceed.
Kaya
Can we
natin to.
pick our first field, please? Grabe, may crown pa. Cebu City, you have picked education. Can we have our code, please? Nakita niyo yung math.
Education. Educating the mind without education, the heart is no education at all. By Aristotle.
Let's repeat. Educating the mind without education, without educating the heart. Educating the mind without education, the heart is no education at all. By Aristotle. Cebu City, go ahead.
So my interpretation of this quote is that education is not only about our intelligent quotient, but also our emotional quotient. The problem in today's generation is that we only value the intelligent quotient of a person without considering its character and how they treat people. So I want to teach the people right now that when we say education, it is an overall package, not just the intelligence, but also the character and attitude of a person and how he or she treats other people with respect. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Misters of Filipinas, Cebu City. Moving on, we have Misters of Filipinas,
Camarines Sur. Camarines Sur, kindly pick a subject, please. And kindly hand over to Samantha.
Your special category is music. Your code is sing like no one's listening, love like you've never been hurt, dance like nobody's watching, and live like it's heaven on earth.
Camarines Sur, go ahead.
For me, para sa ito yung pinaka hindi ko iniisip na marami mang struggle sa buhay ko. Mananatili akong aabutin yung pangarap ko as a music. Ihalin tulad ko ang isang buhay ko sa isang tugtog na kahit maraming pagsubok na dumarating sa buhay ko, tuloy-tuloy lang ako para maabot yung pangarap ko. Yun lamang po, salamat.
Thank you so
very
much,
much.
Misters of Filipinas, Camarines.
And now we call in Misters of Filipinas, Nueva Ecija. You may now pick your field, please.
Thank you so much. Your category is travel and tourism. And your code is the only impossible journey is the one you never begin.
Good evening, everyone. Gusto ko lang muna magpasalamat dahil nakarating ako sa stage na to. Para sa akin, the only impossible journey is the one you never begin. Is yung mga bagay na hindi mo sinubukang gawin kahit na gustong-gusto mo siyang gawin. So, ibig sabihin, don't lose hope. Kung may gusto kang bagay or may pangarap ka, ituloy mo. Huwag kang susuko, laban.
Cebu Province, kindly pick your subject, please.
Your category is philosophy. Your code is little learning is a dangerous thing by Alexander.
Okay, my interpretation of this quote is whatever you do in life, if you have a little learning about whatever you do in life, you will never get far. So, maituturing ko po siya sa journey ko ngayon sa Misters of Filipinas. I had a little learning about this, but throughout my journey in Misters of Filipinas, I gained more knowledge about this, and I'm standing in front of you all right now. Thank you.
Filipino community of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Haba, no? study, kindly pick, please. You pick social science. If you can't feed 100 people, then feed just one, by Mother Teresa.
I believe that this code calls for an action, that if we cannot make an action that can change the world, that will affect many people, we can begin with just one person, and that one person can be ourselves. Because the true change that we don't have to wait for the world to change. Let's be the change that we want to see and happen to the world. Thank you.
Ormoc City, kindly pick your subject, please. You picked journalism. Ratings don't last. Good journalism does. By Dan Rather.
So, based on my own interpretation of this quote simply means it doesn't base how you work and how you succeed your work. It's more on the how hard you try to do your work. Especially journalism is about making stories, and it's not about creating, but it's all about the how you value or accept yourself and how proud you are of your own work. That would be all. Thank you.
Now we have Naga City. Naga, please pick.
You pick Humanities. The best and the most beautiful thing in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. By Helen Keller.
All right, thank you very much for that question. So my own interpretation is this, that I will base it on my true story in life. So a decade now, I've been into pageantry for 1 decade, from pageantry to modeling, from going to sales agent, jumping to BPO, and now working in a government offices. So what I've learned from this code is that no one will see your struggles in life, only yourself. So you have to believe in yourself, because being a Mistress of Filipinas of 2022 is having a full package. Not just having a beautiful face, great body, but even intelligence. So a better representation of this, of the man of the world, is me. Being humble to yourself and having a total package of it. Thank you.
Let's now call in Cagayan de Oro. Social Studies.
Your quote is, anything worth dying for is certainly worth living for. By Joseph Heller.
Wow. This is not an easy question, but in my own opinion, anything worth dying for is certain worth living for. For me, since it's my national, I will interpret it myself that since it's my national pageant and it's my dream to go competition, because a Mistress of Filipinas is not easy journey for me, because I flew away from Cagayan de Oro City being alone and with no handlers and families. But now this is my great, and I'm so happy because I am one of the top 12, and I am praying for God. I am praying for God, and that I compete this competition. That's all.
Now we call in Occidental Mindoro. Kindly pick your subject, please. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you respond to it. By Charles Swindoll.
Alright, so based on my very experience here in Mr. Soul Pilipinas, I think that the percentage of I have here in Mr. Soul Pilipinas, 10% is actually the 100% of the fulfillment, the happiness that I have learned and experienced here. And for me, that 90% is just a bonus because everything else happens for a reason. For I have been struggling a lot since the day one of this competition. So I am so proud of myself that I've come here in front of you all in top 12. Thank you so much.
Now we call in Tuburan Cebu. You pick psychology. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more, by H. Jackson Brown Jr. I'll repeat. Remember that the happiest people are not those getting more, but those giving more.
Alright, so sa pagkakaintindi ko po sa statement na ito is, hindi yung mga tao na hindi mo masasabing yung pinakamasayang tao ay yung maraming natatanggap. Para po sa akin, yung pinakamasaya is yung makapagbigay tayo sa kapwa natin tao at makapagpasaya po. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Now we have Pampanga. Kindly pick your subject, please.
You pick business and economics. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest, by Benjamin Franklin. Again, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest, from Benjamin Franklin.
Well, my opinion in this quotes, the biggest investment is knowledge. Knowledge to yourself na para sa sarili mo, kailangan mo maging pagkatotoo o kailangan magkaroon ng determinasyon sa sarili. Araling mabuti ang mga babalik sa iyo ito ng mga 3 beses o 2 beses. Yun lang po sa
Mr. So Filipinas, Laguna! So actually guys, wala na siyang choice.
Wala ka ng choice, Laguna. Kindly pick the last.
This is destiny. Ito na ang... Ikaw yung pipili.
The subject is arts and literature.
And your quote is, "We design our lives through the power of our choices," by Richard Bach.
One more. We design our lives through the power of choices.
First of all, good evening everyone, and thank you for supporting Mr. South Filipinas. And my own opinion, my own perspective in this quote is we define our lives. We choose our path. It is not handed to you in a spoon. You must be a man. You must be responsible enough to make your own choices so you can make your own future. Thank you.
Nailed it.
And the crowd goes well. Thank you so much, Mr. So Filipinas, Laguna.
There you have it, the Misters of Filipinas Top 12.